Welcome to another episode of Exposed Earnings, where we dive deep into the financial world, one earnings call at a time. I'm your host, Jackie, and with me is the ever-brilliant Kyra.
Hello, everyone. Today, we're unpacking the Costco Wholesale Corporation's third quarter 2024 earnings call. There's a lot to cover, so let's get started.
Absolutely, Kyra. First off, it's worth noting that this was Gary Millard-Lip's first earnings call as the new CFO of Costco. He's taken over from Richard Galante, and it seems like he's fitting in just fine, doesn't it?
Indeed, Jackie. Gary mentioned that he's been enjoying his new role and is committed to maintaining the open dialogue and transparency that Costco is known for. And for all the hot dog lovers out there, he confirmed that the $1.50 hot dog price is safe.
Phew, that's a relief. Now, diving into the numbers, Costco reported a net income of $1.68 billion, or $3.78 per diluted share, which is up from last year. Their net sales for the quarter were $57.39 billion, marking a 9.1% increase from the previous year.
That's right, Jackie. And when we look at comparable sales, which basically measure the total sales growth excluding the impacts of new or closed stores, there's a consistent growth across the board. U.S. comp sales were up 6.2%, Canada at 7.7%, and other international locations also saw a 7.7% increase.
Costco's e-commerce sector is booming too, with a 20.7% increase in comparable sales. It's clear that their digital transformation efforts are paying off.
Absolutely, and let's not overlook the membership dynamics. Costco ended the quarter with 74.5 million paid household members, which is up 7.8% from last year. Their renewal rates are impressive as well, standing at 93% in the U.S. and Canada.
Those are some loyal shoppers. Now, Kyra, Costco also mentioned their expansion plans. They've opened 2 new warehouses in the U.S. this quarter and plan to open 12 more locations globally by the end of the fiscal year.
Yes, and on the topic of capital expenditures, Costco spent approximately $1.06 billion in Q3 and estimates that the full year's expenditure will be between $4.30 and $4.5 billion. It's clear they are investing heavily in their growth.
Before we wrap up this section and take a short break, let's touch on their innovative efforts. Costco has been enhancing their app and website, and they've seen a 32% increase in app downloads this quarter.
That's right, Jackie. And with their partnership expansion with Uber Eats, they're making it even easier for members to shop and enjoy Costco's offerings.
Thanks, Kyra, for those insights. Now we are taking a short break to hear about Zeed.
You know, if you're really vibing with the insights shared on this podcast, you should check out Zeed. It's an awesome app that puts a ton of investing content at your fingertips. Videos from elite asset managers, AI-driven market analysis, and AI portfolio guidance. It basically supercharges your ability to stay in the know on all things trading and investing. Zeed is totally free on iOS and Android, so definitely download it after this episode.
All right, let's jump back into the thick of things. Costco's financial health isn't just about sales and revenue. It's also about how they manage their expenses. Gary pointed out that their SG&A, which stands for Selling, General, and Administrative Expenses, was lower this quarter compared to last year.
Yes, Jackie, that's an important point. A lower SG&A rate indicates better operational efficiency. This quarter, it came in at 8.96%, which is an improvement from last year's 9.11%. This shows Costco's ability to manage costs effectively, even as they continue to grow.
And speaking of growth, Costco's approach to expansion is quite strategic. They're not just opening new warehouses haphazardly. Each new location is carefully chosen to ensure it serves a growing member base without cannibalizing sales from nearby locations too heavily.
Exactly. And on the international front, Costco continues to push aggressively. They've opened their 7th warehouse in China and plan to expand further in Asia. It's clear that Costco sees significant growth potential outside the U.S.
Now, let's talk about something that might tickle the fancy of our tech-savvy listeners. Costco is making serious strides in digital transformation. Their e-commerce sales are up, driven by strong performances in categories like appliances and electronics.
That's right, and they're not stopping there. Costco is enhancing their digital platforms, making the shopping experience smoother and more integrated. This includes improvements to their website and mobile app, which have seen significant increases in traffic and user engagement.
And for those who love a good deal, Costco's partnership with Uber Eats is expanding. This means more convenience for members who want to shop from the comfort of their home. Plus, they're now selling Uber gift cards globally and offering discounted Uber One memberships to Costco members.
Moving on to a hot topic. Literally, let's talk about Costco's famous $1.50 hot dog. It's more than just a snack. It's a symbol of Costco's commitment to value. Despite inflationary pressures, they've kept this price steady, which is a testament to their operational efficiency and member-focused strategy.
Absolutely, Kyra. And speaking of value, Costco's approach to pricing, especially in their Kirkland Signature brand, is fascinating. They aim to offer products that are not only cheaper but also of higher quality than national brands.
Indeed, Jackie. And before we wrap up, let's touch on Costco's financial prudence. They've managed to increase their net income significantly, up 29.1% from last year, excluding certain one-time charges. This shows strong profitability and the ability to manage costs effectively.
Thanks, Kyra, for that deep dive. It's clear that Costco is on a solid path, balancing growth with efficiency and value. That's all from us today on Exposed Earnings. We hope you found this episode enlightening and, dare I say, as enjoyable as a $1.50 hot dog.
Don't forget to tune in next time as we unravel another earnings call. Until then, keep investing smart and keep learning. Goodbye, everyone.
This podcast is generated completely using AI and does not constitute financial advice. As with all investing, your capital will be at risk. For more information, visit Zeed.ai.